Hi everyone! Firstly, I want to say thank you so much for 100 subscribers. We finally got that and I'm so happy that my little community is growing. Yeah, so thank you so much for getting me to 100. Actually, I'm at 110 today as I'm making this. So yeah, thank you so much everyone. And I'd love to have the rest of you subscribe if you're watching. Subscribe and join our little community and learn about China and see my cat and watch me cook food and yeah. Alright, let's get into it. So 5 apps you need if you're moving to China. Number 1 is Alipay. Most likely, if you're moving to China to study or work, your company or your school will get you set up with a bank card. If you have this and a Chinese phone number, you can use Alipay. Alipay is one of the main methods of payment in China. Not only can you use it to pay for things, it can be linked to your bus card and subway card as well. And you can find several apps within Alipay that you don't need to download. One of them is Alipay, a food delivery app. Didi, it's like the Chinese version of Uber, a rideshare app. You can book trains, planes, and use it in so many different ways for different things that you need to pay for. My husband uses it to pay for his SIM card every month, to pay our bills for the house. It can be used in many different ways. Number 2, WeChat. WeChat is the main method of communication within China. I don't text, I WeChat message people. It's kind of like WhatsApp and Instagram in one. You have your messages, you can call people, video call, location share, things like that. But you can also post things to your feed, your moments, as they're called on WeChat. And yeah, it's a feed with all of your contacts, posts, and you can see what everyone's been up to. Within WeChat, you can also access lots of other apps called mini apps, and they have things like games, official store channels. For example, Costa, you can use the mini app on WeChat to order your coffee when you're in store and it will get delivered to your table number. Things like housing as well, you can get the app Anjuka. Anjuka is a housing app and you can find apartments and houses to rent or to buy on there. You don't have to download the app separately, you can get it through WeChat and it works perfectly fine, works the same as the normal app. And let's not forget WeChat Pay, the other main method of payment within China. Number 3 is meituan. Meituan is a food delivery app that does so much more. You can obviously order food through the app, but also flowers, groceries. You can look at restaurants and find so many discounts through the app. Most restaurants in big cities are on Meituan and you can find discounts and set meals at lots of different restaurants that save you anywhere from like 20% off to 80% off the normal menu price. It's honestly amazing. Me and my husband have never not used it before we've gone out. So we check Meituan before we go to any restaurant to see what set meals they have, to see what discounts they have on the app. And yeah, we've saved so much money through it over the years, honestly. But not only can you order food and check restaurants, you can buy tickets for loads of different places, tourist attractions, the cinema, spas, any kind of experience. You can check Meituan and see if they have discounts on that. Hotels, trains. She's playing with the box. We're actually on the balcony right now. Honestly, you'd be proud of how I've set this up. Like, this is my duvet cover, my winter duvet cover that I've hung up on my balcony as my backdrop. Like, really thinking outside of the box for this. Okay, so as I was saying, we book hotels, we book trains, planes, literally everything through this app. It's just amazing for everything, and I really wish that the UK had an equivalent because it is just so convenient to use. And yeah, it's like one app, you don't need to download a whole load of apps because everything is within it. Number 4, Taobao. Taobao is an e-commerce app where individual sellers and businesses sell their products on their storefronts. Taobao has everything. Taobao has literally everything you can think of. If you search for it on Taobao, it's probably there. This makes it amazing for expats and foreigners going to China. I use it all the time. I get my hair products on there. I find like my makeup, foundation on there. Things like that that are not usually sold within shops in China, I can find on Taobao. There are clothes, jewelry, food products, homeware, games, books. I've bought like lamps, I've bought rugs, I've bought homeware, loads of homeware stuff from Taobao, and it's all like pretty good quality, to be honest. It sometimes takes a while to receive your order, especially if you live quite far from the shipping destination. For example, most clothes are shipped from Guangdong province, and I live in Changzhou, so it's pretty far from Guangdong, so it usually takes either from like 2 days to 2 weeks for items to come. But you can kind of control and minimize this by using sellers that have a shorter shipping times. They will usually put the estimated shipping time on the product landing page, so you can kind of see when things are going to be shipped and look for alternatives if it doesn't suit you. I'm a very tall girly. I'm like almost 6 foot, 1 centimeter off 6 foot. So it's a struggle for me to find clothes, both in China and in the UK. I have to shop in the tall section, like actually tall section for clothes. Otherwise my sleeves end up like this. Yeah, the same for jeans as well. I really cannot find trousers in China. So I shop on Taobao for a more diverse range of clothing options. Number 5, Jingdong. Jingdong or JD is also an e-commerce platform. It's kind of like Amazon. I would say Taobao is more like eBay, Jingdong is like Amazon. Things usually have a very fast shipping time, and some things can even be with you the very same day. Usually the range is a little bit more limited than Taobao, but they have lots of official stores on there, and I use it more so for this. For example, I bought my blender on there, my vacuum, my pots and pans, my oven, literally anything that you kind of wouldn't really trust to get on eBay and you'd get on Amazon. I use it kind of like that. Most of these apps are in Chinese. I know that you can get Alipay in English, but most of the other apps are in Chinese. If you have a phone, you are able to screenshot and translate pages or translate as you go. Some phones can do that as well. But I honestly wouldn't worry too much. The more you use these apps, the more familiar you get. It becomes easier to find everything that you need. I know I definitely struggled a little bit when I got to China and I was trying to use Taobao and Jingdong, but I just translated the pages. I learned what things meant so that now I'm able to use them very easily. So that's it, 5 apps you need if you're moving to China. I hope this video was helpful. If you live in China, please comment down below any apps that you use regularly as well. Share the love, let us know. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!